If you're a man in his 30s or 40s and you're trying to lose fat, but you keep failing, this is for you. What used to work in your 20s just doesn't work anymore. And no, it's not because you're lazy or you have no discipline. It's simply because your body has changed. Your metabolism, your hormones, your lifestyle, you name it. If you keep using the same methods that worked back then, you won't get anywhere. But the good news is, losing fat after 30 or even 40 is absolutely possible. Some people are doing it, you know them. You just need to play by a new set of rules that work with your current body. Today, I will break down what actually works for men over 30, what to start doing right now, what to stop wasting your time on, so you finally burn fat, build muscle, and get your energy back. Hey, I'm the founder of Bro Science Debunked. It's a men's health company that has led hundreds of men in their 30s and 40s to permanently lose fat and completely transform their bodies. And that word permanently matters more than anything else. Because losing fat isn't really that hard. There are hundreds of diets and plans that can help you lose 5 to 10 kgs. The real struggle is always that the fat comes back. And you probably have first-hand experience of that. So let's first understand why fat loss becomes harder after 30. What's happening inside your body? And then we will talk about how to actually fix it. So there are 3 main biological reasons behind it. The number 1 reason is slower metabolism. The word metabolism is thrown around so much, but people rarely actually understand what it really is. It's just how efficiently your body burns calories. That's it. Take this example. In your 20s, if you take a 30-minute walk, you might burn 100 calories. In your 30s, the same walk will burn probably 70 or 80 calories. So what changed? Loss of muscle mass. Muscle is the most metabolically active tissue in your body. Even at rest, it burns more calories than fat. So when you lose muscle, with age, you automatically burn fewer calories, even when you are doing literally the same things. That's why you feel, I eat the same food I used to, but now I gain weight. Number 2, lower testosterone. What you do know is that testosterone is needed for muscle or libido. But what you don't know is that it is also a fat-burning hormone. As testosterone drops, your muscle mass goes down and fat storage increases, especially around your abdomen area, belly fat. It's a double-edged sword. Low testosterone makes it hard to build muscle, and less muscle further lowers your testosterone. That's why most men after 35 start noticing belly fat creeping in, even if nothing else in their lifestyle has changed. Number 3, insulin resistance. Now this one is a little sneaky. When you eat, glucose enters your blood, and insulin helps move it into your muscle cells because that's where it is stored. But if you have lost muscle, there's less storage space available. So glucose hangs around in your blood longer. Your body releases more insulin to handle it, and over time you develop insulin resistance. That's why energy crashes, fat gain, and even early diabetes have become so common in 30s and 40s among men. And notice how all these 3 problems, low muscle, low testosterone, and lower insulin, they connect back to the same root cause, loss of muscle mass with aging. Now that you understand the biology behind it, let's look at why your current approach probably isn't working. Every single man I have worked with has made the same mistake. They start eating way too little. They skip the dinner, cut all the carbs or sugar, and go on salad or juice diets, or they start fasting. And yes, the weight drops initially, but then it stops. Because when you eat too little, your body slows everything down. Think of your metabolism like a phone's battery, okay? When it's low, your phone automatically reduces the brightness, closes background apps, and conserves the power. Your body does the same thing. It stops burning fat because it's trying to survive. That's why people end up saying, I'm eating so little, but the scale isn't moving. Your body has simply adapted, and that's not what you want. Alright, so here's the fix. What actually works if you're over 30? Gradually increase your protein. I'm not talking about what online calculators tell you. If you're around 90 or 100 kilos, those calculators are going to tell you to have 100, 150 grams of protein. That's just unrealistic for most people for starting out. Your digestion, your budget, and your habits, none of it will support it. So what really works is, if you are eating 30 to 40 grams of protein daily, which most of you would be, just don't jump to 100 overnight. Increase it gradually from 40 to 50, 50 to 60, month over month. This gives your body and your lifestyle the time it needs to adapt, and your metabolism will thank you for it. Number 2, reduce foods that crash your testosterone. These include vegetable oils, seed oils, refined sugars, alcohol, basically the usual suspects. To give you a few examples, sunflower oil, soybean oil, canola oil, palm oil. Earlier, these oils were found mostly in fast foods, but today they have made their way into every household. We have moved away from the desi ghee and makhan and started cooking with oils that silently harm your hormones. Now, I'm not asking you to quit all of this completely. That would be unrealistic. I have worked in the corporate setup myself. There are team lunches, colleague outings, Friday night parties, client dinners, and you can't and you shouldn't actually avoid them altogether. What you can do though is reduce the frequency. If you are eating out or drinking twice a week, make it once a week. If you are grabbing takeout every other night, make it every alternate day. These small, consistent changes protect your testosterone far more effectively than extreme all or nothing diets ever will. Number 3, add habits that boost testosterone. I will start with sleep because that's the most important. You might be fine with 6 hours of sleep in your 20s, but in your 30s and 40s, you need 8 or even 9. That's where the recovery happens, whether from workout or digestion. Second is sunlight. 15 to 20 minutes of morning sunlight helps your vitamin D and your circadian rhythm. If you can't, supplement with vitamin D. It's a non-negotiable. Supplements like ashwagandha, zinc or boron can help, but they are just 2 to 3% of the equation actually. Sleep, food and muscle, that makes up more than 90%. Number 4, focus on strength training, not cardio. If your goal is fat loss, cardio alone is the worst thing that you can do after 30 especially. Excess cardio burns muscle, stresses your joints and slows recovery. And remember, your recovery is already slower than what it used to be in your 20s. You don't need long 1-hour gym sessions. Just 3 sessions a week of 20 to 30 minutes is enough. With compound movements like squat, push-up, rows and deadlifts. If you can't go to the gym, get resistance band or adjustable dumbbells and train at home. A full body workout 3 times a week builds muscle, boosts testosterone and keeps fat off for long term. Last one would be the intermittent fasting. If your schedule is crazy, fasting can help you control calories naturally. Give your digestion the reset it needs. Start with a 16-hour window. Say 8 p.m. to 12 noon next day. But remember, fasting only works if you maintain your habits afterwards. If you fast for a week and then go back to your old diets, you will regain all of it. It's a tool, it's not a magic trick. Alright, I have shared a lot here, probably more than what most people do in a single video, but information alone doesn't change anything. And let's be honest, most people won't take action. They will watch this, think that makes sense and scroll away. They will say, I'll start after Diwali or I'll start after the new year or when my project ends. But there is no perfect time. There's only now. Every transformation I have seen, whether my own clients or someone else, started when someone decided to stop waiting. So don't tell yourself you will do it tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. You live moment to moment. And the only moment you control is this one. So start now, fix one meal, go for one workout, take one small action today. To recap, here's what you need to focus on to lose fat permanently in your 30s and 40s. Number 1, build more muscle. Number 2, improve testosterone. Number 3, reduce foods that harm your hormones. Number 4, train smart, not long. And number 5, take action consistently. You don't have to be perfect. If this video helped you see things clearly, consider subscribing. I make videos every week on health, mindset, and performance for men like you. And if you're ready to take action today, check out my free 8-day permanent fat loss course. The link is in description, and I will see you next time.